Hello. What's up, Swackle? What's up, Emperor? Wait, let me see the bracket again. It's changing. Yeah, so I was 4th seed. And then I was 2nd seed, so that's cool. Without anyone dropping out. They simply lost rating, I guess. I'm not sure who Rising Star is. Is that Doom? Because they have 3,500 games, so it's might be Doom. Also, they spelt my name wrong on challenge. Typical. So, I'm 2nd seed, so now I don't actually have a first round game. I will be against the winner of RoboGear and Grimplex. I'll see you this time, okay. What I'm wondering though is like how was I ever 4th seed? It's a bully. Like no wait, Rising Star is Torin. Okay. Yeah, because Doom is in here as reactive. So Torin had more rating than me. Like, that's what I don't understand. Apparently they had more rating than me. Now they're 60 points lower, both of them. Like, I don't understand if one of them farmed the other. But, both of them are now 60 points lower. So I'm like, how are they ahead of me? But anyway, they're not anymore. I don't know how they managed that, but there we go. Did I just wake up? No. No. I feel like I did, but I didn't. So, what do we do in the meantime? I'm gonna check the replay vault. To see what the hell's going on ladder. Beauty and Tech, so Turbo playing. Bully playing a game there. Everyone's playing. Although, well, actually, that was. Oh, wait, that was a little while ago, actually. Fuck. 28th of October. So, Ryan, this is the final. Welcome to the final. $27th. There was a ladder game there, bully. Don't lie to me. We also, yeah, okay. There actually isn't much ladder playing, so I'm wondering what. This makes it even more confusing for me. how the previous seeding was done. But okay. So this tournament, by the way, mini LotS 2. I don't know why it's called. I don't really. I mean, it's just a random 1v1 tournament that will give you points to qualify for LotS this year. Now, looking at the points, let's look at the points. Yes. So, mini LotS. Last event to accumulate points for year end, a Legend of the Stars tournament. Yeah, so if you want to watch the cast of this tournament, go to twitch.tv/FAFLive. Let's. Is it in this thread? No, probably not. Okay, let's see. Oh, it is. So, I believe 12. 12 people get through automatically. So I think I'm already basically through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm in 10th in total points. And I think you can only get 10 for this tournament, and it's the last one, which means the Torin can't pass me out because he's 11 points behind. So I think I'm basically qualified for LotS already. So we don't have to do much in this tournament. Are you gonna get lots of points? Maybe. Probably not, though. To steal other people's opportunities. Well, look. I could potentially get a better seed. Pretty sure. Depends on how the group mechanism works, because that's not decided. But if it was seeded based on points, I could pass out 2 players. So that would be pretty relevant. But yeah, Torin is really the guy who needs to win this tournament. If he could actually pass out Ajax. I don't think Ajax is not playing this. So Ajax is 6 points ahead of Torin. Yudi also needs to basically win the tournament to pass out Ajax. It's an interesting list of players down here. Who's like, yeah, I mean, Thomas has some points. Farms. Bloodier, not got many points. It's really about Yudi and Torin this tournament. This tournament, you got to focus on what Yudi and Torin are doing. Now, if we look at the bracket, you can see that they are on different sides of the bracket. So Yudi's got top seed. He's got the best ladder rating by far in this tournament. And yeah, Torin's down here. He's got the 3rd seed. So I'm most likely against Robogear in round 2. UD has, I gotta say, a much easier side of the bracket, I would say. Like, I'd much rather be on this side. I'd rather swap places with UD because I'm not afraid of too many of these players. Down here, like Swackle and Torin are I think are a little bit scarier than these guys. But having said that, I don't think I should do too fantastic in this tournament, considering I haven't played since the last one. So a bit out of practice. A little bit out of practice. So the first map gen 15 by 15. Should be interesting. Where do we open? Robogear's game? Robogear should be a heavy favorite here. Even though he doesn't really play ladder anymore. I mean, the guy has, like, I don't know. He must have over 2,000 games on ladder. Robogear basically spammed a lot of ladder. Similar use of a similar vintage to Turin. He's got Aeon. There's a huge amount of mass actually in the middle of the map. Some water. Yeah, secondary. You can take some trees here. He's gonna have to grab some reclaim because there's not much, not many mexes, so you really need to take the reclaim at the start. Surprised he goes. I mean, I would probably go here first, just because there's more mass there. Let's see if Grimplex does that. Yeah, Grimplex does that. I mean, he takes a pretty circuitous route. I don't know if I would go over and grab this and then come back this way. But it probably works out because he also gets this reclaim. Yeah, I mean, you can see he's low on mass, but not stalling. I don't know. We don't know if Robogear stalled. No, I wouldn't think he did. Ah, he's really delaying this stuff. And we can't see the queue for this guy, so I would imagine maybe he just comes across here. Maybe he takes this. No. Just trees. I mean, trees will net him some reclaim as well. Oh, very, very low on energy here. And like insanely fast tanks. That's like, that doesn't really make any sense to me. I mean, yeah, I don't really think that's good at all. Like, the map is 15 by 15. There's no possible way that a unit could be here at this moment in time. So he's just damaging his eco by building tanks there. Also, the only thing that could arrive would be labs, and again, there's no way they could be here by now. And also, it would be much better to defend against mech marines with flares rather than Aurora. That's an idle transport in the base for a while. Grimplex seems to have a superior build. Much superior, even. The bomber for Robogear died. There's a transport for Grimplex. Okay, that's a bit much now. I would not be doing that. I think we're actually with the live game right now, or 5 minutes behind. Transport going down. Ooh. Oh, and they miss. God, both inties missed there as well. Interesting. Okay, PD goes up straight away. Fair enough. I mean, he has no mass for it, but yeah, I mean, I don't know why you try and drop one NG. Like, that's just ridiculous to try that, honestly. Okay, he should leave with the commander. Question is, where do you go? I mean, you know, you either go here or you go here. I mean, obviously, but I'm not sure it matters too much which side you go to now that I think about it. Okay, was that just auto attack? I like it. And all the NGs are dead. PD is up though. Needs a new transport. One is under construction. No assistance though. Still no NGs at this reclaim field. It's kind of bad. That's like the major reclaim field near you. He also doesn't have this yet. He's not giving orders to this engineer. He should definitely build a factory in this expansion because there's all this reclaim. And to help secure it, this bomber is killing everything, and Robogear just is not really reacting too quickly. Now he's actually managed to lose all the... Well, actually there's only one mech built there. Okay. I feel like Robogear picked the wrong faction. I'm not sure why he's Aeon. There is no faction veto in this tournament. So why pick Aeon? Bit weird. Transport only out now for Robogear. He's trying to play almost with no transports. I mean, it's 7 minutes now. To be fair, the transport play from Grimplex was less than perfect. Ow. Grimplex with loads of inties, and they're just sort of over the water. There was 2 engineers reclaiming there. Still no reaction from Grimplex. Aeon bombers are quite quiet bombers, so they can be easily missed if you're relying on sound cues, which a lot of people are. Also, I believe Robogear streaming this, so if you want his POV, he is on YouTube under the same name as he is in game. So right now it's kind of even, but Grimplex has a bit of an advantage. He's not managing his eco properly, however. I mean, it's very low on power. His vision is terrible. He is losing mexes for free here, but he got, you know, he actually got a decent bit of the reclaim there. But yeah, he's in a better position in terms of map control because he has secured these 5 mass extractors in his ACUs now here. I mean, it's still no work done on this reclaim field, which again would stick out to me as a major feature to fight over. Also, he seems to have lost almost every engineer here. He's only got 1 in this reclaim field. And now, as he basically builds a lot of power and makes 2 mechs upgrades, they're almost done. He also starts Tech 2 air before those mechs are done, causing him to stall, causing him to slow his mechs upgrades, but they're finished now, and you can see now his eco looks a lot more attractive. It's good that he actually is a little bit negative on power because he is making something that's very energy intensive, so as you can see, it's going to get a buffer once it's done, and energy storage wouldn't go astray here. He's not, yeah, now he's like, yeah, maybe I should scout, see what my opponent's doing. It's quite likely that a player who has Aeon here would go Tech 2 air. Neither player making any navy. If it was low here, we would see at least 1 frigate, probably 5 frigates. Looks like that factory's going Tech 2. You can see that it looks different, by the way. As you can see, there's like this pillar in the center, and this one is upgrading, so the pillar is going to move out. So now you can see there, instead of 1 pillar, there's 2 pillars. There's 1 in the center and there's 1 to the side. So, and actually, when I hover over it, it says Tech 2 Land Factory HQ, which is kind of hilarious. Now that might be just a replay observer thing. RoboGear has Tech 2 air. Maybe a cruiser. Yeah, well, I mean, a cruiser at this point will be extremely expensive and probably cost you all your map control to make a cruiser now, but also, I mean, obviously RoboGear, it doesn't get huge value out of Navy on this map. There is potential for UEF cruisers to get a lot of value though, for sure, because like all of these mexes are all potentially in range of a cruiser. So it's more a thing that RoboGear has to keep an eye on rather than Grimplex. Torrents, okay. Please reclaim this. That's free mass. I know it looks nice, but it's mass. And RoboGear is getting damaged on, like, these 3 mexes shouldn't really be dead. These mexes should not be going down to just random auroras, but they are. So we got Tech 2 land, Tech 2 air. Janice indeed. Coming for your power. They are not good at sniping power. Or not good at sniping Tech 2 P-gens, but they can do it, given enough time. Oh, it does go down. Airfight also. There's a flak. Yeah, there's static flak has gone up. The Tech 2 P-gen is going to be replaced. A lot of engineers were lost. Some Tech 1 power was lost as well. So overall, was that attack worth it? Hard to say, because realistically, there's Janus wreckages, there's Inti wreckages. The T2 power is going to be replaced in a few seconds. Question is though, does this give Grimplex enough time to make enough Janus that this actually that he can actually win air with the Janus and a few inties and do even more damage. Because it definitely obviously will slow down your production if you lose your PGen. And if you lose all those engineers, all these dots are dead NGs. And I think he even lost some Tech 2 NGs. I mean, he has way too many Tech 2 NGs anyway, so... He's building another Tech 2 PGen with no adjacency. Maybe he wants to avoid adjacency, because if he built one here, you could get an angle to hit both PGens at once with the Janus. So it looks like instead the Janus are going to just absolutely obliterate an army of Tech 1. If they can manage to hit them, which is a struggle. There's a lot of Tech 1 anti-air, and actually, you know what? Tech 1 anti-air is very nice against Tech 2 bombers. Especially Janus, which just have trouble killing things. As we can see here. Okay, they do manage to go to be killed there. And now the inties come in, and as you can see, the Janus are all yellow. Maybe the inties should have been here sooner, plus the Swifties, of course. Not just inties. But the land now running over, because, of course, I mean, a lot of that army was damaged and or killed. Janus are 420 mass. All fighter bombers are 420 mass. So they are quite expensive. More expensive than any T2 tank. And more expensive than any Tech 1 Navy. Grimplake's still not making that other PGen. Okay, there he goes. Now he's making it. He's got mass to burn. This army is actually pretty devastating. I mean, not a bad move to kill that, to do the damage, and then he's just running through. Wow, he's gonna run into the base. Now that's questionable. Like, this is he could just kill this. Okay, he's turning. Yeah, I would not run into the base, because where there's build power, you don't want to it's where you don't send your army, because it's just Tech 1 tanks. So, oh, I run towards the base, these engineers build some Tech 1 PDs, and that's it. It's a complete mass donation. Now, there's no build power here to build PDs, so it's all dead now. Gunships going down. Air control for Grimplex? Question mark? We shall see. The Swifties are here, but guess what? The Swifties are damaged. That's not air micro. That is anti-micro, where you basically idle and allow your enemy to take many free shots. So Grimplex... Well, what are any of them doing? Can someone micro their air, please? Hello? Yeah? Yeah, do you want to micro that air fight that you're now losing, despite the fact that Grimplex had no business winning it? There goes another Swifty. Jesus. Do not attack move air fights unless they are very over. Unless you're absolutely crushing. Then you can attack move your air fight. If it's 100% guarantee. I mean, that was ridiculous. So now he's lost air, which is absolutely crushing, because he has nothing to actually kill this army. He can only defend against it with PDs. Look at this abomination. Yeah, maybe Grimplex wins this. Judging by the map control, it certainly looks like he would. Look at all the wreckages. So these wreckages, these juicy wreckages, are a lot of Swifties and quite a few Janus as well. Actually, maybe only 3 Janus are there. But there's a lot of Swift Winds. All the 200s are Swift Winds and gunships. Actually, the 190s are Swifties, are they? Those are gunships. Yeah, so the 218s are gunships. Yeah, so now the PDs go up in the base. There's actually obsidians here as well, gunships. And Robogear under attack by 3 gunships and surrounded by 2 Tech 1 tanks somehow. He has double gun. He has the first shield. The shield drops now. The tanks retreat. And there's Tech 2 support factory forward, which means flak, which means gunships have to run away, which they do. And they actually survive, which is nice. Good save on the gunships. There's still Tech 1 army running around here. What is Grimplex doing? Like, now it's time for Grimplex to transition. Okay. That's what he's doing. Why are there so many Tech 2 engineers? Stop making Tech 2 engineers. Stop it. They're 130 mass. He has 20. Jesus, stop making those. Holy crap. I don't like how Grimplex is standing in the middle of nowhere with no units around him, no radar, no upgrades. That's just a bad place to stand. He's completely forgotten about his ACU. I mean, it's very it's unlikely that he dies right now. But guess what? That's a lot of Swift Winds. And they will easily kill this whole army. But you just can't forget about your ACU like that. You cannot just go AFK with him. Okay, looks like he's microing the fight that's an absolute guaranteed win. Or is he? No, he isn't actually. Never mind. Take it back. Also, I love that this Mex wasn't killed. That's Tech 2 and it never... Like, there's a whole army here that didn't kill that. So that's a bit interesting. Just to note, Robogear still has more mass despite Grimplex having vastly more map control. The kill ratio is well in favor of Robogear. Probably related to Tech 1 units dying to PDs, like this whole army, and also related to probably using Janus in air fights. They are, as we say, quite expensive. But here's the real trick now. T3 air. Now, that is a move that can definitely pay off. Now, my problem with it is, like, okay, he does actually have Tech 2 land. But that's, why do you make your HQ in the front line? I'm not really sure about the T2 HQ here. I'm not sure about what either of them are doing. I mean, T3 air, okay, yes. Now it's good that he doesn't go for a strap bomber. He needs to make 10 inties, or not inties, ASF. Needs to make them, win air, and then start doing damage. So you can see that there's a pretty major delay there. On the other hand, Robogear's pushing forward with double gun and shield into Tech 3 air. Even if he didn't know about Tech 3 air, he's pushing into Tech 2 air of Aeon. The area he's pushing into has just a couple of spread out mexes, followed by, I mean, there's this one base all the way over here. You're not sending your ACU there. And then after that, the other bases are here. Again, you're going to walk from here all the way around to here with your ACU? Or are you going to walk into the main base? Like, no, you're not doing any of those things. So he just turns around. So what was the point of any of that? Now, if you made those upgrades, maybe defended this, secured this or whatever, and then you just drop your ACU over here and just, like, stop any push over here, then that would be fine, but like you can't, he can't push here, which is why he's not doing that. But he kind of like walked forward as though he was going to. Also, he's made absurd amounts of flak, by the way, which will prove to be a good thing. He's got a lot of swift winds. Thing is, swift winds are not good against ASFs, guys. Now, ASFs, again, like, need a bit of micro. You need to micro properly. But ASFs are really good against Swifties. And the strat has just flown past everything. I mean, he was using his air in this corner, and in the meantime, a strat has just flown up the middle and is targeting Tech 2 P-Gens. Where's the micro? He doesn't micro to kill any more P-Gens. Is he coming back? Oh, no. He has to have seen that there was an ASF. Not an ASF, a SAM. Oh, yeah. He's going to lose that strat, I'm pretty sure. Well, maybe. Maybe it's alive. And he's fighting air now. Oh, God. I don't think he wins this air fight, actually. We'll see. Oh, wait, no, he does. Never mind. He's not the greatest micro I've ever seen, but he definitely wins air. And the strat did actually die. Oh my god, he forgot about it. He gave it a move order here, and then it must have turned around. It came back because it's now in the base, dead. And he's sending mostly Tech 1 army. There's even a couple of mech marines in there. Okay. By the way, Robogear, 11k mass ahead at this point. Why someone doesn't just go Tech 3 land, I have no idea. But yeah, Grimplex with Tech 3 air. I mean, this attack is simply annoying. No more than that. But it does, I mean, to be fair, it may give him enough time to like grab some reclaim. But that's so much reclaim next to Robogear. Also, yeah, it looks like that's a gunship. For a second I thought it was a harbor. I was like, he does not have Tech 3 air. Or land, I mean. But yeah, huge amounts of mass here. Just a lot of dead ASFs. And mainly actually Swifties. A lot of dead Swifties. What are these? Dead right obsidians? Either way, it's Grimplex is taking it right now, but overall in mass, 12k more for Robo. Sup, Thomas? It's Brian. What's up, Brian? Been here for ages. If Grimplex loses from this position, I'll be very sad. I mean, he's been looking good for most of the game, but not... the way he's playing it is dangerous, honestly. Because he's leaving a lot of mass on the table on his opponent's side, so... unless you can actually hit that killer blow, then you could just fuck yourself. Site greeting. It's true. Thank you for understanding. The commander is under attack. That's right. A strat bomber. What do you mean he just dropped a strat wreck and 10 T1 tanks for the rope gear? Who are you talking to? Me or Swako? When in doubt, attack the AC with a single strat. I mean, yeah, I can't say it's the best approach. Also, yeah, Robogear's dropping to build a SAM here. He hasn't done it yet, but he probably will. And also, like, this reclaim is denied, so for Grimplex. He was taking some, but I mean the vast majority of it I think is still there for Robogear to take. He's not taking it, but he is trying to take it. He's also making ASFs now. He's wasting ASFs now. Okay, he didn't fully waste them. He actually managed to snipe that strap bomber, which is nice. Grimplex showing his team game level by just not replacing that mechs. And crippling T1 land. Well, both of them are making way too much T1 land. I mean, like, stop. Just stop. That's a lot of strap bombers, however. And when before he was using a single strat, now he makes multiple and is losing them. Now he will win air again. Oh, Robo! Didn't snipe that one. Now the flax are actually going to kill it though. And Robo is down to below 5,000. There's some units coming in, and all of the units with his ACU are basically flags. There's a few Aurora actually. Oh, Robo! Robo can die here. But actually, you know what Grimplex is going to do? He's going to give him a vet. These tanks are going to vet the ACU. Back up to 4,200, which means he can survive another strap bomb to the face. He is going to run out of units, but he has... That's a very nice PD there. That PD is actually huge. And he's trying to make a shield back here. Wow, look at all these NGs. Where did all these T2 NGs come from? Why are they there? I will never understand. But his shield is coming back fast. And what he really needs to do is get home. He needs to get back to his base now. He's actually has to completely abandon this. There's Strat Rex here. Well, you know what? Maybe he doesn't have to go home. Maybe he just needs to, like, you know... Yeah, there we go. Tech 3 land. Holy shit. Finally someone goes Tech 3 land. 27 minutes. Why am I logged out of FAF now? What the fuck? Why did I get logged out of FAF? We need a GC or 15 Percy's to fit. Well, okay, we're going to be here a while. That's another strap bomber. This is so dumb. What? This isn't even the dumbest. This is far from the dumbest stuff. I mean, okay, 3 SAMs in this expansion. Now that's dumb. But they're getting kills. Stop making SAMs there, please. Oh, the flax. Oh. These flax are absolute beasts. They all have multiple vets from killing strats. And okay, another that's a ridiculous fight. Why is anyone fighting there? Well, no, sorry. Why is Robogear fighting there? He loses, and that's just 8,000 mass on the table there, right next to Grimplex. Now the problem for Grimplex is, okay, all this mass is still here. Fair enough. No reason for that. But if we look at this, like, Robogear has more access to reclaim. There's loads of reclaim here. However, there's T3 land coming. There's Harbs coming. So he's in big danger of just losing his HQ here to... Like, once the Harbs arrive, how does he stop them from killing his land HQ? And from there, it looks like Robogear just wins the game, honestly. Like, if Harbs come through here, kill this... Then what advantages does Grimplex actually have at that point? He still will have some air control, I guess. But okay, here's the plan for Grimplex. That's the plan right there on screen. Why am I logged out of FAF now? Okay, up to 5. Spy plane. Sees strats building. ACU making, I presume... Oh, he's making tech... Wait, what? What is he making? Sensors? No. Oh wait, he is making sensors. Yeah, because the shield... Yeah. He's making sensors. It's just units here. Spamming Tech 1 PDs. He needs anti-air. He does have ASFs here. He sees 6 strat bombers. Am I using the... Yeah, I am. Because there's map gen 15x, so I thought I would have to use that. Here come the strats, they're all dropping. Robo, don't walk out of the shield. All the shields are down. The strats are still alive. Please use your ASFs. Yeah, there you go. No, not like that. Don't just walk past them. There's not enough damage here. Even if they all hit, and he actually managed to dodge. So, oh, Broadsword also goes down, and Grimplex is defeated. As you can see, actually, that whole expansion did die. Python has had new map gen size longer. Well, no, it hasn't. Well, not that I've seen. Grimplex loses. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna actually have, like... Okay, the client's just broken for me. Not working. Yeah, not... I mean, look, Grimplex is just not quite an elite ladder. What's up, Mazer? TK. Thomas. Well, Mazer, I successfully watched that game, and it didn't stop for me from a live replay. These gladiators did not entertain? Are you sure? Oh no, is this the map? Okay, well, fair enough. Oh. Okay, this is why Robo got Aeon, I guess, because he's playing random. Thought I quit FAF. Well, it certainly didn't play anything since then. Okay, this is gonna be a very tough game. Is this best of 1? Yeah, this is best of 1, so yeah, it's just win or lose. Oh wait. I've played this map a few times. It's not completely unknown to me. It might be unknown to Robo, actually. We shall see. Let Mech Marines ride the scouts. I mean, they're pretty much as fast as each other. Mech Marine's super fast now. The T1A fire from stingers. Okay. Any other suggestions? Oh, great. God damn it. That's bad. Fuck. What do you think? I feel like Robogear is a guy that will make air. He's already leaving with his commander. Bit weird, in my opinion. Why is that guy not moving? It's weird. Their power overflow already. Okay. Already got a tank there. He's got like way more units than me. Just saying. I need more NGs. They have to build power, honestly. I didn't kill the NG. Where's the NG? Looks pretty bad here. Oh, he's got fucking... Oh, he's got a lot of stuff.
Commander under attack. Commander under attack.
Yeah, we have basically nothing. I think we're out, we're out of the tourney already. Oh well, I guess it's the benefit of having a good seed anyway. Yeah, I think we're out of the... Wait, did we lose inties? When did we lose inties? I have a lot of mass on me. Which means he has even more. Push with calm because I die. Pretty simple. Just die. Need more energies. Yeah, the game's over. I mean, look at his base. He has tech 2. Yeah, now the game's over. not much to do.
Commander under attack.
Ooh. Why is this map in any tournament? Fuck's sake. How much vet does that have? 390. Jesus. Okay, we're losing that fight. Finally. Probably should keep moving here. He has the gun. Man's got gun. Should we make
System enabled.
the gun? Wow. Stop that.
System enabled.
Am I winning? No. I'm doing that other thing. What's it called again? Oh yeah, losing. And he's gonna run away. What a pussy. What a pussy. Can't believe this guy. Imagine running away in a completely won position. It's just not cool. Absurd.
Commander under attack.
Close one. Yeah, very close. Well, that's the tournament, guys. Yeah, Rubber Gear's pretty good, I guess. Yeah, best of 3 would have been nice. Still would have been tough. Playing at this level. But okay. Didn't have too high hopes here without playing for a while. Let me see something here. What's up, Scoot? Alright, so I get 2 points. 2 points for free. That's free. Those are free points. So could I get passed out by? Well, Swako could pass me out potentially. He might have to get to the final to do that. Do I ever patrol bomber full map with one factory? Yeah, you can do it on maps with insane amounts of mass, or really large maps and stuff. You can do that. T1 bombers, obviously not. Yeah, I assume there'd be lots qualified. Well, no, I mean I'm qualified already, so it's fine. If there was a qualifier tourney, I don't know if I would qualify. I think my play is at a low ebb, shall we say. Okay, so what else in the tourney? So we have Eternal beat Banana. Oof, that's an upset. I'm gonna just make sure that they actually played the game. It wasn't like it could have been a no, they did play it and it was only 11 minutes. Uh-oh. So Tree Folk Noob lost. That's an upset. That's Eternal versus Low. Yudi versus Doom. Torin versus Swackle is by far the most interesting game here. I mean, Yudi Doom, like, Yudi should dominate, but it's not a great... I don't know, I just don't think that map is very good. But Torrent Swackle we want to see. Let's watch Torrent Swackle now, because... Wait. Yeah, there it is. Let's watch the live replay. Yeah, well, I'll check out the Eternal Banana game as well. I will. But we'll do some live replay server testing, no? Hey, Torn built his factory in the same place as me. Best friends forever. Not a good place to put your factory, however. Torin just getting overrun by units in all positions. Here, here, here. Counter raids are not the worst. Like, these mexes are denied for a very long time. However, Swackle's taken all this reclaim. Torin's denied most of it. Another NG goes down. Multiple NGs expand. Yeah, NGs expanding everywhere, but they're not being defended. So he's gonna lose another NG here, but probably won't lose a Mex because well, actually, there's even more units coming. So it's potential here. These are defended. Couple dead mantis there. Bodyguard does his job. The back Mexes are taken. Meanwhile, Swackles aren't. So actually, yeah, this. What a mess. This map is fucking disgusting. So many dead engineers. This lab is a hero. Without this lab, Torn would be fucked. He would be dead. He would not have denied basically all these mexes here for a long time. But now Torin has the left hand side. He used his ACU to do that. The right hand side completely denied. This is the most important position, I think, for each player. Like this is Torin's most important position. This plat here, because it's 4 mexes and 2 on the sides and 1 on the back, and it's hard to defend because, you know, it's just completely open. The mexes are very, very far apart, so you can't defend any of them with... You can defend one with 1 PD. That's about it, unless you're funneling them at walls, which again take time to build, and you don't have time to build them early on. So yeah, Swackle in some trouble because he does not have any of this, but he has, I mean, he's still denied these for a significant period of time, and he has this side here. Now the ACs go up against each other, both playing Cybran. The Jesters go down for Torn. He had some Jesters. Swackle following Torn despite having less health. And also, yeah, I think Swackle just dies here, actually. Like, there's no way out. He either draws or he loses. I don't think he can escape here. Torin doesn't... Yeah, Torin actually lets him get out of range. He wants to escape, and that means he won't commit the units either. Jesters trying to clean up raids. Yeah, the side is becoming more relevant. Oh, that's a good bomb. And Swaka's gonna retreat now. He's taking this mass. He's actually building PD there, which is... I don't know. Random PDs are always questionable. This is far from a random PD. Nice accuracy there. What county am I from? Carlo. 4 gestures now. That's a lot of gestures. Anti-air in the base. What's going on here? A lot of engineers assisting a Tech 1 land factory. Bit weird. Why not? Why is he not? Why is he assisting this land factory, and not the air factory when he has 400 power overflow? He just lost 3 of his 4 gestures. It's quite painful. He could just replace all of them because he has resources. Could also make an AC upgrade. I think Torin's losing the thread here. He's like... This map is hyper aggressive, and he's sent all of his engineers to assist a land factory and stop making loads of air. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Also, he's left this position, so actually Swakle could move forward here with this commander because there's no commander to oppose him. Now we're at that point in the game where suddenly people have mass. It's basically you've managed to avoid getting raided for a while at this point in the game, and therefore you suddenly have mass and you're like, oh shit, I have mass. And neither of them are ready for it. It's actually reclaiming that Tech 1 factory. Doesn't want to add that factory, really, with 1500 mass in the bank. And Swakle, yeah, I mean, Swakle looking in a much better position now. Like, Torin has just lost the plot. Now he's like, oh shit, yeah, I need to raid and stuff. So he's gone back to trying to raid. The ACU is... I mean, he's just put himself out of position. And never any attempt was made to take the side, so that's paying big dividends. I mean, I'd say probably most of the mass difference between them is actually at this point related to the mass gathered from those mexes. Maybe entirely from them. Couldn't pinpoint the accent. Yeah, I don't really have a strong Carla accent, you know. Unless, you know, unless I'm around people with that they can bring it out of me. It's there, but it's you know, dormant. Tech 2 land is up, and Torin has just added a lot of Tech 1 land. Still assisting this Tech 1 factory. Here's the problem with assisting Tech 1 factories, guys. Watch this. Assisting, 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 assisting. Also he's stalling. And then doing nothing. So maybe 1/3 of the time they're doing nothing. If he wasn't stalling, if he actually had mass, I think like pretty much half the time these engineers would be doing nothing. That's why you don't assist a Tech 1 factory like that, a Tech 1 land factory. Now with an air factory, the roll-off is, watch this. It's like you're building, you're building, you're building, and then it takes off and you're instantly building again. So that's why you assist the Tech 1 air factory and not Tech 1 Land Factory. What's up, David? Yeah, Carla. Carla. Use his tanks better. Well, Torn was doing fine. He was doing fine, and then I think it was just literally, he stopped. If he just keeps abusing air and gestures, that was literally his advantage, was the air and the gestures. He took all his engineers and assisted a Tech 1 Land Factory and overflowed 400 power. So I don't even think it was, like, yeah, he could have kept using the land units and stuff, but he had to just continually use his air. Now he's fucked. Now it's over. He just lost all of his air. He's 8k mass behind. He could have kept using his air and like damaged the eco. He needed to take one of the sides because obviously he needs to take one of the sides. And then, you know, we would still have an even game. Probably not. I mean, I don't know if, you know, I mean, who's to say who would have been better? Depends on what's what, or on what they did, but definitely it just like Turin basically just switched off for a period of time, and he did it just too soon. Like, you can sort of stop and like the game stabilizes, but the game wasn't at that point yet. He had to keep abusing his air and gestures and keep doing damage. And also his ACU positioning was not good. So the game is Dunzo. 10k mass behind. PD position on the right. I mean, there's nowhere to put a PD. I mean, that's as good as anywhere, honestly. Like, there's really no difference if you have it over here or if you have it here. Like, if you have it over here, then you can lose both maxes without the PD doing anything. Shooting the cliff. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a problem. I concede that is an issue. Amazingly, Turin manages to have a better kill ratio. Oh, Swaka's over here now. Did he actually walk the whole way? And Turin's gonna die very shortly. Oh, wait a second. Oh, bit of fear there for Swakal. Jesus. He nearly ran out of units there, but he is still alive. Torrent is also still alive, fighting on. 12k mass behind, 13k. Lot of mass here for Swakal to take. Been winning some games again. Good. T3 land. Fair enough. Yeah, he's retreating as he should. No point in hanging around. He should really grab this reclaim. He's a bit slow, but yeah. Also, I would just go straight for bricks. I wouldn't even make these couple of loyalists because loyalists aren't that great against rhinos because rhinos don't miss. If you can dodge some shots, then the loyas are much better because, you know, they can actually use their speed then. Bricks over here. Killing all. Still some damage going to be done. The Medusa don't manage to kill any of the T2 mexes. somehow. Oh, we've caught up, actually. The game's still going? What the hell, guys? That brick should die. The rhinos are missing massive. Look how much they miss. Fucking rhinos. He just has like an attack order. This is why you give move orders. So that doesn't happen. He actually, the brick should never have lived there. Why isn't there T2RT? Yeah, that's true. Maybe it's because he's Cybern and not UEF. That's probably why. T3 land. So, like, how Turin continues in this game is a mystery to me. I blame it on Swackle mostly. That's a dead brick. But that's maybe the only dead brick. He's upgrading. Yeah, he can't afford another factory. There's no possible way he could afford another texture factory. So he should not make those. He should recycle, like, almost all of these factories. T3 land switch probably delayed the game. Well, I mean, look, all he needs to do is send all these bricks into the ACU and the game's over. That's all. That's it. Like, there's no. Let's retreat these ones. These ones over here. He's actually gonna lose a brick there to bombers. That's a sad one. But you just, yeah, need to send the Corsairs after the ACU. Send all the bricks here. Like, look how many there are. There's 9 bricks. These ones, he's losing these now. That's actually kind of bad. At least he has the low HP one back here. It's not shooting, because it's targeting this guy who's slightly out of range. And both the bricks are dead. Get fucked, my friend. What's up, Swackle? What situations should you control K or mexes? To finish a Paragon, maybe to finish an experimental because there's something setting towards your base and you're stalling mass and you will lose if the experimental doesn't finish. Things like that. Absolutely last choice options. Not many. Not many times you should do it. Very few. Have I played Robogear? Yeah, I have. Okay. Just losing bricks to Tech 1 bombers. Not even that many Tech 1 bombers. Finally, there's a single flak here. And finally, Torrent's dead. There we go. these might have extended the game a little bit. What the hell? It's capturing Tector Mexes. Okay. So I guess semifinals will be best of 3. Otherwise, this is going to be the shortest tournament ever. Yes, you did. Congratulations. With a single engineer as well. It's pretty impressive. Let's watch this round 1 game. See what kind of pain was inflicted on Banana. So my reactive beat Yudi. Well, I was thinking that. I mean, look, I expected Yudi to win but I did say that map is not a Yudi map. I mean, that map is just, I don't know, I do not like that map at all, actually. It's, yeah. It's, like, it's a best of 1. A best of 1 map as well. Ugh. Like, that's a perfect map for upsets. Because it's just very... It's just one of those maps where you can't possibly play defensively at all. There's no... Like, you just have to be... It's just two players just fucking swinging. And spamming. And that's it. And whoever lands a couple more punches should be good. But like in your game, Swackle, against Torin, at some point Torin just stopped swinging when he needed to keep swinging. Nice power stall. Holy shit. Okay, well, we're seeing the beginnings of the end here. Especially you haven't played... Yeah, well, I have played on ladder, so I have no excuse there. I just played poorly on that map. Very poorly. Reactive didn't do anything crazy. Udi just sucked. Yeah, okay. We'll watch it. Kind of like open palms for Udi's never won in his life. So many NGs. Build... oh, you can't get through there, actually. So they're actually sealed off, like, from their main base. So you should definitely drop here in that case. Like, drop an NG here. And then drop the left-hand side. Or... Like, you definitely shouldn't... I don't think you should at all drop in this direction. Although there are a lot of bases. I would definitely be dropping middle and left are the ways here. For, you know... And the opposite for... Banani. Because... you gotta have something to fight all of this. Because you can't get there otherwise through these gaps. That's a lot of power being overflowed right now. Should have used trees instead of building 5 P-gens, because again, it's map gen. There's always trees to use in the opening. So Turtle's getting a drop away. Meanwhile, there's not even a transport planned, which is just a massive mistake here. I mean, no transport is like, I don't know. Hey, I'm gonna win the game without building engineers to expand. That's what making no transport on this map is like. Okay, there we go. Finally a transport. Mm, that's multiple factories. So already this whole side is honestly favorable for Eternal. Now he does lose the expanding engineer here. Engineers in the middle. He can't afford the factories, but so he had them pause for a while. Now he can afford a factory. He hasn't split the engies, so he's kind of lucky that they've managed to build the get more luck there. He saw the inties. That's why he moved to the left there. So that transport also super lucky to be alive. It's only got 3 engineers on there. Also ACU heading forward. This NG will go down to the labs. The ACU heading forward will be able to kill all of this. Engineers should leave and try and get a factory up somewhere. But he doesn't know what's coming. Building 2 factories also without building the mexes is very questionable. But yeah, Banana's in a good place now because this is filthy actually. That's quite disgusting. Look, he's got all of this. He's got this he's got a PD there, so that's really nice. This actually looks really good for Banani at this point. 3 air factories for Eternal. Can he afford that? Not. That's a no. I mean, well, he's making it work. I mean, Pigeon's here. Is he leaving this for a Tech 2 Pigeon? Probably. No, he's not, because that factory's misplaced. So you should just build Tech 1 Pigeons there. Bomber does a very good job killing the engineers here before a second factory goes up. That's quite nice. So he's going to have to build another engineer to finish that off. Engineer here goes down. A naval factory? Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm not against it. T2 mexes. That is just like... That's the kind of thing that he could only do against a lower level opponent, in my opinion. To make that many at this point. But... I mean, he could make it a Tech 2 mix, but making 3 by like 8 minutes is a bit of a flex. And now he loses air, and his air is just idle. He's not even reacted, and he control Ks? What the fuck? Why is he... So that's how he loses. He simply control Ks. Like, there's no units around him. Pretty sure. Okay, so that's how Eternal got through. He like, what? What the fuck? Couldn't contain his emotions. It actually does seem like that. That seemed like a direct reaction to being AFK with his air and losing it. Games be whack. Okay. That he got depressed. Right. Okay. I mean, he's literally crushing, and the air loss meant nothing. That's no good. Okay, Robo Gear and Swackle about to start. Imagine losing air and control. Okay. So for you, reactives low and Robo. How did we get here? I mean, you know, he had all in his second map. That's how. But yeah, it is funny. Like based on seeding, that's 3 upsets in round 2. Would have been nice to have best of 3 round 2. I think we could have had some really good series. Like I would have liked to see a best of 3 in all those matchups. I also agree with Bully that because it's best of 1. Like if it was best of 3, it would obviously be a lot less likely to have all 4 of you in there. But even so, it's not huge upsets. Yeah, reactive is the biggest upset for sure. Like just the ladder rating differences. Very large. I see what's happening here. Send all your units against ACU. Don't kill him. Have no units and then die? Is that what happens here? Or instead of, maybe you don't die? Although it looks pretty dangerous. But even if you don't die, all this mass is here for reactive, so... But yeah, I think he's actually dead. Yeah. A tree playable plus 10, so I completely miss. Yeah, okay. I mean, I saw the end. What's up, Mosey? What is up? I mean, take 2 mechs. Oh, 3. You thought there was 3 groups. Oof. Feels bad, man. Oh no, you clicked on them and you you clicked on them and you saw the oh damn. I mean, you know, if you click on a tree and oh, there are some groups in there. Just not that many. Oh man. It's actually almost working. Oh, this guy's lost his factory move. That's bad. They both have. They're not factory attacking. Dude, that actually almost worked pretty much. So that's actually not what you lost at all. I mean, it's well. I mean, look, double factory build is questionable anyway, but like you didn't just reclaim single trees. Like you actually got a lot of groups there, but like I don't know. Pause your AC, okay. Let's see. Oh, now these are... There's more tree groups than these, actually, is there? Definitely seems like there's more tree groups up here than down here. I didn't reclaim any trees on this fucking map. It just makes the map worse. But there's also tree reclaim. Oh, he ran over your tree reclaim. No. What a monster. You're bad, yeah. Me too. I would definitely lose to reactive here. I might even lose to Eternal here. Yeah, Tech 2 land for ages before you. That's probably one of the more relevant differences in this game, honestly. But you're actually getting loads of damage while he is making this Tech 2. Like at this point, you kind of got compensation. Quite a lot of compensation for not having Tech 2 lands. Like, it's fully worth it, because you even you killed all of this, this is, like, killed everything. And now you have Tech 2, so, I mean, he's only managed to make, well, he's made 10 pillars, that's kind of good. Still not worth losing all, it's probably not worth losing all those maxes. But we'll see, he's got Tech 2, oh, he doesn't want the shield, yeah, that's a good idea. Don't build the shields, it's a waste of mass. Let's play the shit map card. That's my... I mean, I did. This army is probably killable. So many NGs. ECU upgrade. You both finished gun at like the identical time. The identical time? That's not good English. At the same time. And good trade until the ACU arrived. That's a bit sad. This is dying. Bit of a raid cleaned up. And like overall, you're in a better position. Like you probably don't need to lose this to one pillar. You don't need 2 PDs there. But, like you've killed this. You've killed all of it. Like you just. He probably just has like quite a lot more pillars at this point. That's the difference. Yeah, 18 to 33 there. But like you're constantly killing so much of his shit. Like now all of this is dead. You can kill the PD. You reclaim that pillar. And yeah, this is a good push by him. But like yeah, if you just don't go for the kill, I think if you just play the game longer, then you should have a... It's pretty much even. Like you have a good chance. Even, maybe slight advantage for him. But like you didn't need to go for the kill. Pillars are really not good at going for the kill either, because they just don't have very good DPS. They have lots of HP, of course, but decent speed. But yeah, I mean, if you ever had a PD in here and here, would have saved you a lot of hassle. Even if these maxes, like. So, Reactive versus Low and Robogear versus Swackle. That's the semis. Interesting. Switch to the slow game because it's on Roanoke. So it might be interesting. Might not be. Same build from both of them. Actually a bit different. Zlo, instead of assisting the ACU first, he assists his land factory to get more NGs out. And actually now assists his land factory quite a lot. I think he's got a ground. Yeah, he's got an assist order on the ground there. For a moment. Transport out a bit faster for reactive, but because it's Seraphim, it leaves later. LOL. And guess what? Zlo's under attack. He wanted to drop aggressively there. With the lab on board. He wanted to drop across, but that was not possible. Also, he'd be scouting ahead of himself to see if reactive would be dropping here first or the other side, and he dropped here first, which again makes it tricky to make that work for Zlo to drop across there. Zlo with a lot of inties, but with slower expansion, it does not have engineers moving to the middle. Reactive has 2. Zlo also slower to these mixes. No chill at all. Reactive might just get a ridiculous airfight that he should... Oh, no. Oh, now he's paying attention. But guess what? The Zlo has also woken up, and therefore the Zlo will simply just crush air. So completely unnecessary by reactive there. Just threw away everything. There's a bomber here, which should have been scouted by this nice air scout. Zlo with air scouts in good positions. That's 3 engineers dropped here. And not split. So if there was a bomber there, it would have been pretty nasty. No upgraded mexes. Zlo already has 2, which is much more normal, honestly, on this map. Reactive not having any eco in his main island is honestly strange. If you're not going to make any eco, I would say you need to have, you know, something else, like Tech 2 Air about to finish or something like that. Otherwise, why not just make Tech 2 Max? It's very easy make. There's low upgrading a max here, by the way. But much better expansion in the middle for reactive. He is investing in the middle now, though. 2 radars, building PDs, gonna build anti-air. He shouldn't really build everything next to each other because one bomber can hit everything here. Nice drop. Did he click on the rocks? No. No need, I guess. Also faster expansion for reactive on the island. You can see he already has some of the mexes. Zlo has 1. So overall, Zlo probably makes up for his slower expansion with max upgrades, honestly. Both of them have, well, yeah, they both have 4 naval factories. But Zlo's came later. Reactive has 3 frigates out in the field. He's trying to send a couple Zuis across. That's not really all that good. They have to be super fast if you want to actually not just get killed for free by frigates. They do actually land some shots on the frigate, which is unnecessary. Should chase this guy down and kill him. He can easily win now that some shots have been exchanged. Bomber killing an NG. Reactive with 18 inties. That's probably not enough to have air control. And it isn't. Although the numbers are quite similar. Low with loads of mass to work with. He doesn't upgrade these ones. You can see how he upgrades these ones. These ones can't be killed by frigates. These ones actually can be killed by frigates. So that's why he's upgrading ones like on in the middle of these islands, because these are harder to kill. And also his ACU still in the main base. He's low looking for the air fight. I don't know if he should do that, because of course it's gonna have defender's advantage for reactive. T2 air is up, which means that actually he would have had less production, but I think reactive still wins here. Just, oh my god. Yeah, more than a win there, I'd say. That was so just flew in, shot at some things, and then flew away and got massacred as he flew away. So not a great move from Zlo there. However, reactive has no eco whatsoever, which is really, I mean, it's very questionable. Very, very questionable way to try and play this game, because he's not even spending his mass really. He's not being that aggressive. T2 air has come at a distinctly average time. Not very quick at all. Still no PGen started. Can't actually build it there because of terrain issues, which is a bit annoying. So he's gonna have to build it. If he builds it here, it's gonna be pretty ugly, but that's where he'll build it, I guess. If he builds it, you never know. The longer he waits, the more it's gonna hurt him, because he's just gonna have more mass and stuff, and like he's just delaying himself, and the stall is gonna be worse. He is actually ecoing now. This, yeah, please build this. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. 12 frigates versus 13. Zlo equal on frigates. And Zlo could basically be pretty much, he can play a very chill game and just keep upgrading mexes. Like these, he should be upgrading more than this right now, actually. Honestly, to keep this chill game going, as chill as he would like. And I mean, not having these is a bit egregious. But he can just keep spamming frigates and upgrading mexes and just, you know, adding some power and air production every once in a while. And he should basically be in the lead. Very simple. Like, it's like the simplest way to win. Just keep your nose in front in terms of mexes, but reactive is trying to catch up, which is what you should do. Again, neither of them using their mass to actually eco that effectively. This is nasty. Reactive capturing the mexes at the back. I hope none of those were upgrading, because that would be disgusting. Bombers from Zlo at the back. Not as effective as capturing, but it'll have to do. Ow. Nicely done. Doesn't build the mechs. Not sure who I have faith in here. That's a very nice fight for reactive. All his frigates there fighting against one. Mex is going up. I think he could come, if he came around here, he could kill probably both of these with frigates. PGen, torpedo bombers, Tech 2 Navy, reactive should eco more before he does all of these things. Like this island, I would like Tech 2 land from him, honestly. I think it might be... I mean, Tech 2 Navy obviously is good here, but... maybe it's premature. He certainly can't afford all of the things he's trying to accomplish here. This looks like a very bad attack for Zlo. Like a really bad attack. Absolutely unnecessary. Now he's running away, which means he can't shoot. He should be chasing this. Should be chasing this. That is a perfect moment to chase those frigates. And just get a much more substantial mass donation. But he lets them get away. He's lost mechs at the back here. T2 air only now for Zlo. Full T2, well, 4 T2 mechs on this island. He is got what, 5 on this island, on the main. 4 over here as well. He won't make more than 4 for a long time on these islands. He'll probably now finish all these up to Tech 2 and then start capping them before he upgrades other ones. He may upgrade ones at the back at some point to Tech 2. We shall see. He's probably also thinking about Tech 2 Navy. Yeah, there we go. But Zlo just has a lead. Still has a lead. Maybe Roanoke was a mistake. $58 frigates versus 34. Who's winning, guys? I know, actually, falling asleep here. Looks pretty bad for reactive. Reactive has not played this game well at all. Like, this was... The problem with this game is it was so easy for Zlo. Like, even if it looked kind of close for most of the game, this is like the simplest victory that you could ask for. Like, Zlo didn't have to do anything. He literally hasn't had to do anything the entire game. because reactive just didn't make any eco at the start, and slow did, and there was no compensation at all. And now slow is just spending a shit ton of mass all of a sudden, probably on this thing, and no, there's something else he's spending it on, surely. Does he have 2 destroyers now? This battle was disastrous for reactive, also as low as here with engineers, which is very nice. I mean, he doesn't need to give, should give that back here somewhere. That's unnecessary. And he should just run in here and kill this. And on the other side, there's no hope of a push from reactive, honestly. It's just too much for Zlo. Zlo shouldn't even retreat from this. He can crush that as well. Like, what you do here, you just select both these, target the destroyer, and then you can just literally walk in with the frigates. And then you just open the chat and you just type GG easy. Send that across and read chat. They are still in game, so this goes on for at least 5 more minutes. Oh, slow. Slow. What? It survives? The fuck? Well, okay. I'll send it all the way back, dude. It still has 4,000 HP. I think you need to work on your material there, Uncle Fungus. So he could send all these frigates just at the HQ and probably kill the HQ. That would be nice. That would be a good move. Need to scout, of course, to know this. Also, I mean, no Tech 3 sonar yet. Tech 3 sonar would be pretty good. Navy 36,000 to 23,000. One number bigger than other. Bigger number better. FAF analysis. Oh, hey, I think it's over. He's got 2 HQs. That's not good. He's also losing his maxes on his main island. And losing this island now to TT Navy, and losing his entire navy on the right hand side. Got loads of destroyers that have managed to be completely avoided. And game's over. GG. Hey, the replay stopped. Hey, a stall is a negative number, okay? Okay, you're really going for the gay thing. Okay. So Zlo wins that game. Takes a 1-0 lead. Minus 100, a bigger number than plus 50. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Swackle versus Probo Gear. Any labs going? Any labs going, lad? Any labs? Nope. A scoot. A tank. A little scoot. A little tank. Scouting. Robo gear. Robogear needs to get some of this mass here so he can afford more factories. NG on the way to the middle. Oh. Words, words, words. They don't make any sense. Okay, Robogear going. Yeah, this is Robogear. Not used to this version of Theta where there's mass in this position. He just goes to the normal position and reclaims those rocks when it's kind of better to reclaim this, I guess. Or at least he should try and deny the NG. He saw the NG going there. Bit of a fight over here. The NG still lives. The Mexes will live. PD goes up for here, but there's a Lobo. No, a Zui, in fact. Swackle with an aggressively but nicely positioned commander. Speedy will not last, but it does get 5 kills before it goes down. The Zui is having a really hard time hitting this thing. Finally gets one more kill on the way out there. But it does go down. And probably, well, 2 mexes certainly should go down. Maybe more. We shall see. That's a static anti-air in the base. Inti's being made. More factories for Swackle. Swackle's just in a good position. This has been quite sick though. Like in response to the damage over here, like Robogear is taking the whole top side. Also reclaimed that Celine here. That's annoying. But there's 3 more NGs, so it's not really relevant. Robogear falling back. Zooey's gonna be quite nice. I mean, I don't really feel like you should have UEF here, but again, Robogear seems to be playing random. Oh, Swackle, you've completely messed up the micro there. But kind of gets... Yeah, well, Robogear just doesn't have enough tanks to capitalize, but that was potentially a huge mistake from Swackle. This was potentially another huge mistake from Swackle as he pushes forward, runs out of units. Tech 2 land is up for Robogear, and this is actually why Swackle is pushing. He's like, I don't have Tech 2 land, and he's just kind of believes that he absolutely has to go in now, I guess. Otherwise he loses, simply loses to Mongoose. A lot of damage to be done here. If he uses this stuff correctly, he's got a Zooey, but problem is running away from Mongoose. Hard to do because they have way more range than you, and obviously way more speed, so you can't really run away from them as ASU. There's now 4 Mongoose, 5 Mongoose. Oh, there were 6, there's now 5 because 1 gets bombed. The bombers are important. He loses another Mongoose, so the micro is not perfect, but it's pretty good. Robogear in danger of drawing. He has gotten a veterancy. 4, 5 Mongoose. The reclaim is... No, Robo! Why? Down below 2,500. Swackle can take a draw, especially if Robo keeps... What? Swackle's gonna win this? Oh, you are kidding. Robogear. Oh, he did have T2 land here, but only just finished. Oh, Robo. Feel bad. Don't think that's why. Don't think you should have. That's why you build pillars. I mean, is it? I mean, he just targeted your commander instead of killing units and stuff. I feel like he could afford 1 shield as well. Just 1 shield for the Mongoose would be sick. I don't think that's got anything to do with pillars actually, as opposed to Mongoose. If those Mongoose are pillars, I can't shift GM. Disagree. Not a bad game. T2 land on Theta. Tricky to pull off. Okay, what's this? Takes like 3 Mongoose grenade volleys to 1 shot. Well, I mean, obviously 3 volleys is not a 1 shot, right? But I don't know. The grenades are very inaccurate, so there's no right answer to that, I guess, because you don't know how many grenades are gonna hit. Yeah, what happens in this game? Gear's Aeon again. This is a map. Oh. That happens. Great game. GG. Well played. Love it. To Swackle. He goes to the final. Yeah, I think it was just don't. He focused ACU almost exclusively with the Mongoose, and then, I mean, yeah, your ACU is gonna die, I guess, because you're already low HP, etc. T1 bomber. I mean, the bomber was not the issue. The issue was the transport dying. That's a way bigger issue. Is this the final? Almost. Yeah, if I was UEF going tech to land, I would probably make Mongoose. This gonna be good. Oh, some spinning. Oh shit. Oh. Bruh. Get absolutely brud. And you know what? He didn't build a P-gen back here either. Unlike Zlo. Yeah, time to explode yourself. You have 20 power. And no engineers in the base. As if 20 power wasn't bad enough. You have no engineers. How much is an engineer cost? 260 power. We're rapidly running out of the power needed to build an engine. He's not building power with the ACU either. And now he's at minus 100. Ow. Felt that one. Remember, kids, split your P-gens. Because he lost the Hydro, and then a bomber came in and damaged 3 to 4 P-gens. And then one of them exploded and blew up 3 other P-gens that were damaged. And that was it. Game's done. And then to add insult to injury, he lost his final P-Gen, and he had not built one with his commander at the start of the game, so he had nothing. He had the 20 power generated by his commander and did not manage to build even one in his base because he had no NGs, because they died. Didn't manage to build one. He could have built some pigeons. Again, well, that wouldn't matter. But also, he didn't have NGs in the base. Why even make that many? Yeah, it was too many pigeons. He already had too many pigeons in his base. Could have had certainly one less, maybe two less. So it's Zlo versus Swackle. The bronze match is not played. There's actually a bronze match in this for some reason, and it looks like Robogear has just forfeited. Let's see what people are doing on Twitch. Well, Hydro +4 is too many. I mean, no, look, you shouldn't be building NTs for everyone to teat, obviously. That's nonsensical. And yeah, that's too many pigeons for that as well. When is the LotS finals? Good question. I think it's in December, I guess. Start of December. As far as I know. Where's the schedule? Looks like the 11th, and then the 18th, 19th. Potentially slightly different. Wait, okay, I don't understand. The dates are seems slightly undecided. I don't know. But it'll be early December anyway. Did I qualify? I think I'm qualified. I'm considering whether or not to play though. But I'm pretty sure I'm qualified. Based on points. I will have to decide whether or not to play though. What's going on?
Ooh, hello, overray.
Sorry, hang on a second.
Fix it.
I get a more X casting on Half-Life.
Professional quality streams just here at Half-Life. You're welcome.
That map looks not very fun. It's what is that? Map gen 7.5K. Oof. Drunk LotS stream. Don't think so. What to do? What to do? Remove the burdening expectations. Yeah. Right, that's it for today. If you want to watch the finals, check out FF Live. Like the stream. If you would like. And yeah, I'll try and make some more videos shortly. No, I'm not gonna play a ladder game. This is the final countdown. Swakalin's low in the finals, boys. Not the players you would predict, but the players that deserve it, probably. So, who did I ladder against? Dunno, Thomas? Yeah, there you go. Alright, see you guys.